I'm extremely tired of this. And I promise I'm tired of anybody else. Doctor, this is what I go through right now. What I am doing is recording a video in order to display my emotional content whenever it is that I'm sitting up here drawing throughout the day. I've pretty much been dealing with a very strong series of unfortunate events when it comes to tactile hallucinations. They're so-called perceived as in y'all's medical field. I'm using y'all's term. But this is not tactile hallucinations. In fact, what I'm dealing with is something that's responding to me literally, verbally, and thought-wise. And I know that sounds crazy, but I have proof that I've been sexually harassed through whatever these touches are, and I have my genitals that have been moved by themselves, recorded on camera, uncontrollably moved. And I've shown this to psychiatrists, doctors, and I've been through a series of tests, EEGs, EMGs, CAT scans, and they found nothing. I have all of the transcripts and history, and they found nothing. And pretty much, I'm not complimenting myself, but you can tell through my verbalization and speaking that I'm not the most dull brain, if you understand me. And so therefore, whenever I'm sitting up drawing throughout my day, I'm sitting up dealing with a very strange amount of harassment. Like right now, as I'm recording this video, I'm not feeling anything except the stuff that I can describe to y'all later. I am feeling something, but I'm not feeling what I feel when I'm drawing. Completely. The extreme activity. I can only open that door to explain to y'all what it is I feel right now at this moment as I'm speaking, responding to me, once y'all understand that this is not something that is mental. It's not a mental condition. That's why I've been to doctors that have not been able to label me with any type of mental disorder. And it's the last thing they question once I show them the proof and evidence that I show them. No medical condition starts off at your phone and then transfers to your body. The same problems that I have with my body, my phone has. And that's just common sense. And it's a temperature problem. My hands and feet are warm and heated in response to my thoughts and words spoken inside my head and spoken outside verbally. And it's used to harass me. Alright? Fact is, especially when I'm drawing, this happens. And this is my profession. I don't do this as a hobby, I do this as a career. So, right now, I've lost a job, not just one job, but every job that I've had stemming from this right here recently. Besides one, that being Family Dollar. And so I'm unemployed and I don't have any way to get my not recreational, but medical marijuana or anything right now to help me. Because that's what helps me the most. And so pharmaceuticals have side effects, and I've tried taking some medicines that were prescribed by a doctor. Okay? And when I did take those medicines, I had one of them, the very first one that I took, made me throw up bad. I took it some more and I felt bad too, dizzy and things, and I never seen any improvement whatsoever in my symptoms. I actually saw things get worse. And what y'all perceive as symptoms. But if I kept it 100%, straight to the point and honest, what y'all perceive as, well, I ain't gonna say y'all perceive because that's pretty much given what you like as if you've already seen it. I'll say that based on what y'all's feel, where y'all come from, y'all would look at such symptoms and pair that with something mental. But not in my case, is what I'm letting you know. In my case, that's not what's going on. I have proof that things started off at my phones and transferred over to my body as far as this harassment. And proof of involuntary body, proof of my temperatures responding to me as I speak. It's all recorded and plenty of data on. And I go through this 24/7. I never have a break. This is something that continues 24/7. It does not stop. There's not 10 minutes in a day that I go without feeling something. And this responds to my every thought, as if I've been hooked up to some computer and it's sitting up responding to my every thought, some artificial intelligence. That's the only thing that has the speed and strength with 5G and everything to do what it is doing. Besides that, there's nothing else that can access my internal and read my thoughts. We are living in that age where we can read thoughts through technology. Google can do that. Other companies can do that. Federal agencies can do that. And so at the end of the day, I'm not far-fetched by presenting this information to you. That's all I'm saying. And as I recorded this video, I haven't felt any touches on my body. And this is driving me crazy. It frustrates and angers the hell out of me because I need to be working and focused. I need to stay. Now, I just got my left hand started heating a little bit right here. Now, my left hand started heating. Later on down the road, you doctors will find out what it means when I say my left hand. Or what the left hand heating up means. Because I know that sounds crazy, but it means something at the end of the day. In my life, and it's sad because I no longer have a lone mind, a soul-thinking mind. I can't get through the day anymore. I can't. It's slowing me down, and that's the whole purpose of everything, harassment. It's real messed up. I'm walking around with, due to the fact that I'm sexually harassed all day, every day. I mean, there's so many problems that I'm dealing with for it to be medical. I don't know anybody who has so many different ranges of medical problems. It just doesn't make sense. On one end, I'm having temperature problems. On another end, I'm having tactile hallucinations as far as touches. There's y'all terming that, term it. On one end, as far as the touches, it's everywhere. It's not focused in one area. Like, if you had one part of the brain damage, you would probably feel those touches in one area due to the nerves that interact with that part of it. That's how it is for most people. But it's all over you. Temperature, touches, shocks. I felt seriously, shocks. I'm trying to make sure that I don't need breathing problems due to it having the ability to contract or take away my ability to breathe as easy. Just a lot. But all I know is I'm done saying what I have to say. I really kind of don't even have to record the rest of it because I haven't been harassed the whole time I'm sitting up here speaking. If anything, there's more logical evidence proving what I'm saying, that there's something conscious that whenever I start drawing, it starts to harass me from setting me to sleep. Yes, it has. That's the other thing that I forgot. Setting me to sleep. I don't have a sleeping disorder. They've ran tests on my brain, but I have it recorded that whenever I sit down and draw, whatever it is that has access to me literally sets me to sleep mid-drawing every time that I'm progressing because I'm very talented. And the honest truth is, I can't go on any longer because it requires you to understand what this is and that it's not medical. That's what it requires. And so I can't go on any longer explaining it. It takes full comprehension of what I've already said and an open heart and mind to get through the other door. That's what I'm walking around with all the time. I gotta go places and things like that sometimes, but I can't go because I got things like this on at home, and when I take it off, I can't walk around places without having to hold my crotch because I'm being violated sexually. There's children and everything, women out here, and I don't want to be walking around like that necessarily, holding myself. It's just feeling weird. And I felt something just then on my testicular area, the area that is not covered. Mind you, I have my penis shaft covered, but my testicular area is not covered. And so you could understand if I have this covered, something that wants to harass me and make me feel something in a sexual manner down here, it will go to an open area. And that's what I have open right now, is my testicular area. So the only way that I could feel what it just wanted to do was for it going to an open area, which is not the predominant area that it harasses, it's usually the shaft.